Welcome to ddg3000 Multimedia Portfolio, Fall Semester 2015. Obviously, this is one of my favorite classes to teach. This is the opportunity for us to take all of those things you've learned in each of your design classes and put them together in a really nice, cohesive package, a portfolio for you then to turn around and use for freelance design opportunities, for full-time employment. It's just a great way to showcase your skills in both software application and creative aptitude. I just love building case studies in here and kind of art directing the students as we put their best foot forward and showcase their work that they've created. Some of it will be build upon projects from things you have created in the past, and some will be new things that you create specifically for this class. Some of you may or may not have had me before in a class, so this video gives you an excellent opportunity to kind of see how I work, see how the course is set up, and see what we're going to do each week and the expectation level each week. You'll notice that I've started to build announcements for each week of the course, and I'll modify them and I will send them out. Our semester starts on Wednesday this semester, so Tuesday evening I'll be sending out my emails for you, telling you what we're going to be doing for the week, tell you what our expectation level is for the week, and critique or give feedback for anything that may have been submitted up until that time. And we'll do a lot of interacting. Although this is an online course, I like the students in the class to interact, and I also like to be heavily involved in the process from a critiquing standpoint and from a design direction standpoint. So I think you're going to really like this course. I've been in the field for a number of years. I've been designing now about 17 years professionally, 13 years in Southwest Florida with my wife, 2 boys, and I. We really love it down here in Southwest Florida, and I've been teaching university classes since 2004. So I've been doing this for a number of years. I do also happen to be your program chair for the design programs here at Hodges University, so we'll be interacting a lot as you move through your education and also potential career opportunities. Every week's assignment, I also like to include what our assignments for the week are. And those will be found in our coursework folder. So you'll notice here that the week 1 assignments are as follows. There's a dream job file, a Word document that you'll need to fill out and resubmit. You have to find a series of jobs, postings, classified, and then analyze them. They have to be each individual job postings. I don't want you to just give me global answers. So if you find a job posting on a web design, go ahead and answer the questions for that job. And if you find one for packaging design, go ahead and answer the questions again for that. I don't want global answers. I want specific answers for each advertisement. You'll also see a self-assessment PDF in our week 1 coursework folder. That gives me a little window into your interests, what you're looking for, what you like, what your future goals are. That really helps me as we go through the course. So please fill that one out. Take a picture of it with your phone, resubmit it electronically with a JPEG, or fill it out and rescan it and give me a PDF of it, whatever works for you. I just need a copy of it so I can review it. And we're going to tackle the first few chapters in your book. Your book isn't a big book, so the chapters aren't long. So I like to go ahead and tackle a few chapters at the beginning at least to get us a foothold. So chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 in your book, please read those. And then week 2, we'll go ahead and take a quiz on the first 3 chapters. Please take whatever notes you need to while you're reading the chapters. I'll go ahead and let you use your book with the introductory quizzes, but as we move along, it will be notes only, and especially on the final exam, no textbooks will be allowed. So please do the work up front and take notes as you're reading your chapters. And a discussion board topic. I always like to have one of those so that we can interact as a class. Even though it's an online class, I like to make sure that everyone is interacting. So let's go ahead and go to the syllabus, and you'll notice that I posted the fall syllabus for you to review. Make sure you take a look at the program outcomes so we can see what you're going to be tackling in the course. And let's go ahead to the coursework folder. And you'll notice that I went ahead and I put a description and I posted the weekly folders for us. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at week 1 because that's the week we're in. You'll notice that there's a little bio about me. This is my phone number. This rings both my offices in Fort Myers and Naples and my cell phone, so you can always call there if you have any questions or concerns or just want to chat. you'll go ahead and see that there's a little description about the portfolio class, that you'll have the student learning outcomes, what we're going to cover in the course. I always put the academic honesty policy out here for you to review. Everything we create here is original, but just to make sure that you understand our academic honesty policy. A week 1 introduction kind of talks about the first 3 chapters. I like to do weekly learning outcomes as well, just so you know what we're covering from the first 3 chapters in your book. A week 1 assignment submission, that's where you're going to give me your dream job paper and your self-assessment. You'll give me those back in the week 1 assignment. I'd like you to download the portfolio template so that you have that available. We'll be building in that facing page template going from week 2 forward. I always like to provide you with a student portfolio samples. There's 45 pages of them, so you can get a little inspiration. Some very interesting videos. This guy's building a brand video, logo design, because we're going to create logo design for your personal portfolio, which will be unique. And some other ones down here for you to watch. So that's our week 1 coursework. Not too bad to kind of lead you into the course. And then our discussion board. And I would like you guys to each week post in the discussion board, so as a class we can start interacting. And I always have interesting design topics for you to interact with. And our final exam, which we won't need to worry about till around week 14/week 15. So this week you have the dream job paper, you have the self-assessment paper. I'd like you to read and take notes on your first 3 chapters in your book. They aren't too long, so go ahead and read those and take notes for a quiz chapter week 2 on those 3 chapters. And I'd also like you to post in the discussion board. That way we can get some interaction going as a class. I hope you enjoy the class. We have a nice collection of students with different skill sets in here. I'll share other student samples through my videos each week to help you see what other students are doing, so we can kind of get a feeling for what everyone's doing. I hope everyone has a good semester, and let's hit the ground running. Okay, guys, have a good fall.